Hey guys, it's your girl Ashy.
Oh, we got the bathrooms? Okay, let's go this way. I need some water. All this reading, man. Oh. The lights flickered and I could swear I saw something on the path up ahead. Hopefully just my eyes playing tricks on me. Please? Is somebody there? Oh god. Oomst. Who goes there? Can we even go on ahead? The door is sealed firmly shut. Damn it! Okay. Does the UK have different water? Probably. Is this a bathroom? I'm in like a cave and there's a bathroom here? No matter how I looked at it, nothing about this place seemed like an elementary school in any way. But there were lights on the ceiling and support beams to prevent cave-ins, so it certainly wasn't a naturally formed cavern either. I mean, there was even indoor plumbing down here. No, thank you. I actually did have to go, but there's a limit to how dirty and disgusting a bathroom stall can get, before I just refuse to close myself in there. Guess I just have to hold it. Y'all got Dasani? If you don't, W. Isn't Dasani like really salty? And like the water's made really salty, so you drink more of it? And it doesn't actually quench your thirst? I'm never trying that, ever. That sounds horrible. There are skeletal remains here. It's a small child, maybe she was hiding. There's a name tag attached to her jacket. Renaissance Elementary School, Mina Nishiho? God, my darkening's getting bad already. Can I have a look? 22 already? That's not good. That is not good. Dasani partnered with McDonald's, it can't be good. No drinks from McDonald's from now. Oh my god. Could hear the voices of children who seem to be in pain or distress. Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy. How and why are we in the bomb shelter though? And how do we get out? Jesus. Oh, back in here. There's nothing in here though. Oh god. I could hear children laughing. Oh god. So creepy. Oh, is that a man? There's a foul-smelling, rotting corpse here. Based on the uniform, it was probably a male high school student in life. He seems to have died sitting down, though he doesn't look very relaxed. There's a student ID name tag on his chest. Karasuyama High School Yoki Kamimizu. Jesus. There's like no way out of this place. I'm very confused. Oh, there's another dead body. There's a fully decomposed corpse here. She's wearing a skirt, so it seems safe to assume this was a female student in life. Her name tag confirms this. Shobu University Middle School, Hinako Meguri. Jesus. I'm not sure where to go, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure we've checked. Have we checked everywhere? We might not have. Let's have a look down here. Oh god, I could hear children calling for me, hiding and goading for me to find them. This is so scary. I could hear the voices of children playing. Among the voices, I heard the sound of a door opening somewhere nearby. A door opening? The death room? Oh god. This is gonna be bad. She's gonna die a horrible death. I mean, we kind of saw that in the beginning, but it's gonna be bad. I know it is. The name of this room is not great. I didn't think this place could get any darker, but this room proved me wrong. It was completely and utterly devoid of all light. My only indication as to its size was the bloop bloop sound of dripping water from somewhere inside, and based on the echo, it didn't seem too big. I was perfectly content to leave it at that, honestly, but I couldn't, because I knew Naho might have been in there, seized with fear and panic. She usually kept a cool head, sure, but I'd just seen what she looked like when she didn't, and it worried the hell out of me. So I had to know. Bloop bloop. Naho? No response. Not that I heard, anyway. That dripping wasn't very loud, but it echoed enough that it could conceivably obscure the sound of a person's voice. As long as I kept the door to this room open, through the pale light of the corridor would filter in, I'd be able to see the exit. It may not have illuminated much, but at least I'd be able to find my way out in a pinch, so I swallowed my fear and walked into the darkness. Oh. Gross. What's that smell? It stinks to high heaven. Is something rotten in here? What's spilled? It's all over my leg. It's a death room, so someone's died in here. Without thinking, I smacked my hand against my leg as if trying to knock off whatever was stuck to it. Ugh. What is this? The metallic smell was so thick that I almost couldn't breathe. Was it blood? Did I just wipe blood onto my hand? No, it couldn't be. Thanks for redeeming a sound. I got a sudden itch on my thigh, so I impulsively reached down and scratched it. And in doing so, a small rice-sized bead stuck to the ball of my finger, but in all this consuming darkness, I had no way to tell what it was. It felt an awful lot like a grain of rice, though, even smushing and smearing like one when I needed it between my thumb and forefinger. What is this thing? Skin from my thigh? Crap, I hope not. Oh god. Lights. Oh god, what is this place? The source of the horrible smell was suddenly clear. The room was absolutely drenched, from wall to wall, and ceiling to floor, with blood and viscera. How many gallons of blood must there have been to coat this entire room? And the worst part was, none of it was dry. It was all wet. It was all fresh. There were indistinguishable chunks of flesh and bone everywhere. Just what kind of twisted things was this room being used for? I scratched my itching inner thigh again with my finger and then looked down at my legs. All at once, my blood ran cold. What? What is it? What is it? What is it? A swarm of little white bugs was wriggling around on both of my legs. Oh! That's what I'd squished between my fingers, but there were so many. Many, many more. They were also on my skirt, on my socks, even inside my shoes. I fell into a state of total panic. I threw off my shoes and began frantically brushing myself off with my arms. I grabbed the hem of my skirt and the collars of my socks and shook the hell out of them too, trying to knock as many bugs off of my body as I possibly could. Jesus Christ. Is it biting her? Stumbling around, I accidentally planted the heel of my sock into a murky puddle of red liquid. Oh, my mind went blank with disgust. Gross, 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 gross. I can't take this anymore. Jesus. Calm down, Sayaka. This was just a slaughterhouse. This was just a place where livestock was chopped up into meat. It was perfectly natural. There was nothing unusual about this room at all. The blood, the chunks of flesh and bone, probably all just from animals. Yeah. Oh God. It's absolutely soaked with blood. There's absolutely no doubt that countless living things have been killed here. Ah. Filthy buckets littered the room. Each one was stuffed with reddish-black globs of meat in quivering yellow and white liquid. Most of them, female-like bones, adorned the surface, but one of them seemed to be a far more horrid stew than the others. And that's because one of them was full of arms, human arms, several of them, jutting out above the bucket lip and practically waving at passers-by. Oh, that's horrible. Screams are strange beasts because they basically override all sense of logic and reason within a person's mind. Quite naturally, quite automatically in my shock, a scream forced its way out from inside of my body, from the very pit of my stomach. My senses had become razor sharp. I could faintly hear footsteps approaching from the hall outside the room. My stomach tightened, stopping the next scream in my throat. I was sure of it. In the corridor just outside this room, someone or something was coming this way, and judging by the sound, it sure wasn't Naho. Another scream threatened to slip out. I quickly stifled it. The last thing I needed was to give away my position. Whoever this was getting closer and closer. I had to act. The hallway outside was just a straight shot, so escaping the room without being seen wasn't an option. Hiding was my only hope. Well, hiding where? One of these is a bad end. Shit. Under the table. Would I really be would I really be okay under the table? Not my best choice, but I guess there really weren't too many other options. Either way, I couldn't afford to hesitate at a time like this. I had to follow my instincts. Oh, this is horrible. Fortunately, the table was pretty low to the ground, so I did have some cover there. Nonetheless, I prayed for the footsteps to pass by without coming in. But then, the person making those footsteps was probably the same person who turned on the light in here, so I didn't honestly hold out much hope. Rapidly, my thoughts grew darker. Worst-case scenarios began flashing through my mind, one after another. I grasped my quivering mouth and violently shaking shoulders in a vain attempt to calm myself down. I clenched my eyes shut and willed myself to swallow any sounds that threatened to leak out. Please, help me. It's that incoherent teacher, isn't it? What was happening? It's the sound of a girl in pain. The man had apparently dropped someone onto the table and she was either injured or being injured. I wonder if this is, damn it, what's her name? The one who had her legs chopped off with Mayu. I forgot her name, but I wonder if that's her. I could hear an unearthly scream from the other side of the table above me. My body became rigid. Crap. If he bent down to pick that up, he'd see me for sure. Wait, did he find us? He was a very strange, horrifying creature. He seemed not quite human, but not really anything else either. And whatever he was, I was scared to death of him. Did we get caught, really? On second thought, maybe he was human. He had just had a grotesque face and an abnormally large body, not to mention a zombie-like disposition. He was horrifying. I feared as much for my life as any human being can. I was frightened, afraid, terrified. There's no word strong enough. Okay, he got us. I was flailing my arms and legs and doing everything I possibly could to break free from his grip, but this man was as strong as an ox. He wasn't letting go. You didn't read the line. I can't do it as well as him, you know. Top tier voice actor. I was fairly certain he could crush my throat with his bare hands if he wanted to. See, I can't do it. Somebody, anybody, no, mommy. The man drew me up by my neck and violently threw me towards the center of the room. It was almost as if he were proving my hypothesis. The tissue and bones in my throat scraped together with sickening, unnatural sound. Oh, I gasped for air. My trachea was in pieces. I could feel my consciousness drifting away. I wasn't sure why, but then he suddenly let out a blood-curdling moan and made a beeline towards the room's only exit. As he ran out, he turned around and slammed his hand into the heavy iron door, and it began slowly lurching closed. I was locked in. I knew it right away. I ran towards the door and best as I could manage, but I already knew I wouldn't be able to get it open again. Please, help me! The girl I'd heard screaming was strapped onto the surface of the overturned table, dangling helplessly. Please, help! God, no! Open! Open, goddammit! Oh, the lights are off. Oh my god. Days passed. I couldn't even begin to guess how many. No light ever returned to that blood-drenched, pitch-black room. And the girl I was trapped with hadn't said a word for a long time. I knew it smelled in here. I knew it was cold, and that I was in pain, but I couldn't sense any of it anymore. Was I alive? Was I dead? I wasn't sure if it even mattered. I just wanted to leave that room. Somebody, please, let me out. That's a wrong end! Damn it! God damn it. I'll fix my hair, hold on. God damn it. I really got another wrong end. Why do I keep getting wrong ends when I don't mean to get wrong ends? It's very much painful. Ow. Okay. See, the reason why I went for the table is because that worked out better in the first game. But I guess things don't work twice, do they? Oh god. Right, inside the cabinet. The footsteps were approaching fast. I ran over to the large cabinet on the other side of the room. Please open. The doors opened without difficulty, but they were sort of automatically closed when left unattended. Oh well, no time for second guessing now. I turned around and jammed myself end first into the closet, grabbing the edges of the closing door with my fingers and pulling them for all my worth. God. Shrinking my body into the cramped closet, I prayed silently for the footsteps to pass by this room. But then the person making those footsteps was probably the same person who turned on the light in here, so I didn't honestly hold out much hope. Rapidly, my thoughts grew darker. Worst-case scenarios began flashing through my mind, one after another. I grasped my quivering mouth and violently shaken shoulders in a vain attempt to calm myself down. I clenched my eyes shut and willed myself to swallow any sounds that may have otherwise leaked out. Oh, please help me. I peeked through the gap in the door and my fears were confirmed. I was no longer alone in this room. The thing that was in here with me was horrible. He seemed not quite human, but not really anything else either. And whatever he was, I was scared to death of him. On second thought, maybe he was human. He just had a grotesque face and an abnormally large body, not to mention a zombie-like disposition. He was horrifying. He had the limp body of a girl tossed over his shoulder. He walked over to the blue cover table at the center of the room and violently threw her down on it. Oh my god, it is! What the fuck was her name? Damn it, what was her name? Nana. That's Nana. So when Mayu saw Nana getting dragged away, he brought her into this plane that was a different part of the school, I guess. Because Mayu couldn't get to this room. It was like a weird parallel shit. Letting out a moan of agony, she came to. My god, she was still alive. Nana. Oh, this is horrible. We have to watch Nana's death. Her legs had been severed at the thigh, like completely cut off. How could anyone do anything like that? Oh god. The man straddled the girl and tied both her arms into metal restraints attached to the table. This is going to be horrible. What was he planning on doing to her? He was coming this way. No, 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 please no. The man passed right by the standing closet, instead turning his attention towards a nearby corner of the room where he began rummaging through a toolbox. Oh god. He was utterly careless about it, tossing aside any tools he didn't need. Hammers and drills were clanging on the ground, with some sliding under the table. Each time a tool fell, he'd bend down and scoop it up. If I had been hidden under that table, I absolutely would have been found just now. Before long, he pulled out a large pair of pliers. Returning to the girl's side, he once again stepped up onto the table and straddled her body. Oh my god. What is he going to do with those exactly? Wordlessly, the enormous beast clamped down on the squirming girl's cheek and squeezed it with all his might. Then as far as I was able to determine from my vantage point, he'd forced her mouth open and shoved the pliers inside. Oh god. He readjusted his grip on the handle, then skillfully began opening the two metal prongs while simultaneously pushing them down her throat. Is he pulling her tongue out? Finally, grasping the girl's tongue with his pliers, the man suddenly yanked his arm upward in one single powerful movement, tearing it from her mouth. I heard the sound of her mouth frothing over, and after a moment of squirming, all her movements ceased completely. That's when I lost it. Tears were streaming down my face, and I began peeing myself uncontrollably. Urine was pooling at the bottom of the cabinet. Oh god. I frantically contracted my stomach, forcing myself to stop peeing. If any of it leaked out from here and gave my position away, I'd be a goner for sure. Is that a weird kink? Never mind. My stomach immediately fought this sudden denial with a painful cramp. Please, please don't do this now. The man tossed the severed tongue into an aluminium bucket at his feet and roughly threw the pliers back into the toolbox with an ear-splitting clatter. He grabbed the bucket containing the tongue and slowly disappeared from the room. Somebody had just died out there. I was in shock. What I'd seen had literally scared the piss out of me. I didn't think that ever actually happened. I had to get out of this room. I stayed here until he came back. If he found my hiding place, I could easily be the next one to die on that table. Slowly and shakily, I opened the cabinet doors and re-emerged. Oh god. Poor Nana. That's horrible. The girl was still as a board. She almost looked alive, albeit gravely wounded, but her mannequin-like lack of any motion whatsoever said it all. I stared at this fresh corpse. This felt so many conflicting emotions welling up inside of me. She's just sleeping, right? No, she's not. I exited the room, fighting back more screams from the pit of my stomach that seemed insistent on coming out. Can we find out her name? No. No, what is this place? I'm dreaming. Somebody wake me up, please. But I knew it wasn't a dream. I accepted that this place was real, even though it differed greatly from any reality I'd ever known before. My brain was quickly nearing its breaking point. A stupefying fog clouded my mind's circuits. No, help me, please. Can we go back and get the name tag? I mean, we know it's her. I don't know if it's going to give it to us anyway. Days passed in this sweltering, isolated bunker. I couldn't even say how many. My cell phone battery ran out after a while, and my watch died too. I was lost, completely, but I never stopped looking for Naho. I hadn't eaten anything, I hadn't drunk anything, and I'd slept so many times. I couldn't even begin to estimate how long I'd been trapped here. There's really no way out. The chocolate my mum gave me was still in my pocket, but I couldn't bring myself to eat it. I felt like it represented an important bond between me and her. Is he coming back for us? Our friendship will last forever. It will never die. No. She doesn't have any energy, does she? Aww. Save me. Please. Oh, she fucking did. I can't cope. Yummy. Ah, it's horrible, man. Doesn't even sound like she's eating chocolate. Jesus. Well, we finished chapter 4. That was fun. That was so fun. That was definitely one of the shorter chapters, though. Oh, it was only an hour 40. Shangri-La's available. Do we want to play it? It was fun, indeed, you know. Oh, we got the soulful testimonies unlocked. Oh, I got 2 achievements. Probably because I got the bad end as well. This photo was not necessary, I'm gonna be honest. It was not necessary. God, that's horrible. Jesus Christ. He really had no way out of that. I didn't get a lot of, name tags either. Wait, hold on, let me see. Let's have a look. So, these 2 were past ones. I wonder if these 3 are gonna be... No, because I think Tooth... Isn't Tooth about... Because there was an extra chapter I played in the first Corpse Party that was called Tooth. And it was Kizami eating his friend's tooth. It was fucking weird. I think that's what that chapter's about. Shangri-La probably goes back to... You know, the alternate universe, what's gonna happen. I don't know what Maya's gonna be. And I know there's an 8th chapter as well. But I don't know who's next, you know? There's gotta be a Yuka chapter somewhere. That's for sure. But yeah, this alternate universe stuff is terrifying. Yikes. Not a fan. No, it's entertaining though. I'm enjoying it at least. Oh, I attained all the endings in chapter 4. Okay, that makes sense.